You know, one of the best ways to create a more fun and productive workplace is to get everybody thinking out of the box, get their creative juices going. And that's one of my guarantees whenever I work with an audience. I always say, I'm going to whack your thinking, and I want you to leave here looking at things differently than you did when you came in. You know, a lot of people think like this: I can't do that. It's not my job. We could never do that in our organization. It's against the rules. And so I want to whack your thinking and get you out of this kind of thinking to think like this, way out of the box, because it's going to be a lot more fun and you're going to be a lot more productive as a result of it. So one of the things you can do to be more creative is to start doing little habits differently. Brush your teeth with your left hand if you're right-handed. Take a different way to work every Wednesday morning. Do something just a little bit different, and that will start getting you to think outside of the box. One of the ways I get people thinking outside the box is to do brainstorming exercises with them, because I want them to not think about evaluating ideas, but to just get creative and throwing out as many ideas as they can. So a fun exercise that I do in my sessions is I get people in groups of about 5 people, and I tell them this is going to be competitive because everybody likes competition. One person has a piece of paper. They're going to be the scribe and write down as fast as they can. I give them 3 minutes, and I tell them, you own a laundromat. And at the end of the year, you are left with 3,689 unmatched socks. I want to know all the wild, creative, out-of-the-box things you can do with all those socks. And so they go for 3 minutes. And what I notice is that if you're really brainstorming, and we talk about this ahead of time, it's quantity, not quality. And also no judgment. Every idea is a good idea. So after about a minute, they start laughing. Then I know they're getting creative. I mean, I've gotten some ideas like use them for coffee filters. I mean, really wild and crazy ideas. And so as they get more and more out of the box, they get more and more creative. I stop it at 3 minutes. We see who has the highest number. I've had groups that have had 48, 49, 50 different ideas. And then I say to them, all right, now out of all these great ideas, I want you to take 1 minute and find your worst idea, the worst idea of all the great ideas. So they do that, and then they come back, and they all share, and they're all funny. And then I say to them, now I want you to take 2 minutes, and I want you to brainstorm all the good things about your worst idea. And coming back after that, they'll usually have 10, 12, 14 good things about their worst idea. So first of all, one of the learnings is every idea is a good idea. So you can keep going and keep going and keep going. But sometimes we stop with one idea, and then we miss those really creative ones that come later on as we brainstorm. Secondly, that even when you have a not so great idea, you can find good things about it if you try. And then I take them back to real life, but I keep them thinking outside the box. And I ask them to think of all the ways, creative, fun, different ways they can think of to appreciate one another in their workplace, or sometimes to appreciate their customers. And it's just amazing how they come up with just phenomenal, creative, different ideas that can be taken back and applied almost immediately. So getting out of the box in your thinking, doing some things differently every day, and then just surprising people and coming up with fun things that make a difference and make people smile. It will change the feeling in your workplace, and you will also be more productive along with being more creative.